Hey guys, it's Nez. This week I decided I'm going to do another Shut the Hell Up since everyone seemed to like the last one so much. And since I've gotten enough suggestions to warrant doing another one. And this one's going to be a little bit of a mix. I'm thinking about doing one called That Shit's Gotta Stop. And that's shut the hell up is people who need to shut the hell up. That shit's gotta stop is people who do things that piss you off. So, again, before I start, feel free to leave your comments right down there in the little box, and I will take them into consideration while I'm doing this. Okay, let's get started. I've got my little video pulled up here, and the first one comes from a name that I can't hope to pronounce, but you'll recognize your question. A group that needs the former fatties. Okay. As a little bit of a fatty, I've got something to say to the former fatties. I think it's fantastic that you lost weight. I really do. I'm happy for you. Look, I'll clap. See? I clapped for you. Don't you feel special? But the next time that one of you former fatties comes up to me or anyone else who still happens to be a fatty and says, you know what worked for me is drinking water. You know what worked for me is chewing sugarless gum. And I'm just like, really? That's all you had to do? Okay, that's great. For you. Personally, me, if I drink more water, it does not help me with a hunger. It does not help me with anything except being a little bit less thirsty. So, yeah, just former fatties. It's great you lost weight. Shut the hell up. Leave your old fat pants at home. Nobody cares. Go be skinny and happy. So, the next group of people who feel that they need to be told to shut the hell up comes from one of my friends who didn't want to leave a comment, so he sent it in a message, and I'm not going to say his name, but he said people who, this might apply to me a little bit. He said, okay, you did one about people who won't shut up about their kids. Do one about people who won't shut up about their pets. I will do that. If you are one of those people who has... I've noticed that they're usually people with very small dogs. As you can see, that's not a very small dog, so I think I'm still in the clear. These people will carry their little tiny itty-bitty, very small dogs around with them in a purse or a doggy bag, as some people call it. And they will pull the dog out and shove it in your face and go, isn't he sweet? Isn't he sweet? Look at his little face. Look at his little face. Look at his face. And I'm just like, it's a dog, sweetie. You need to calm down. And these people are the same people who buy life jackets for their dogs. They're the same people who buy seat belts for their dogs. They're the same people who go out and get a water purifying unit so their dog can have water fresh from a cool mountain river. I love my dog, I do. You can see just from looking at her that she's spoiled rotten. That being said, I've seen my dog chew on her own ass for hours at a time and be thrilled with it. I'm not going to spend $100 so she can have fresh spring water when she would much rather just chew on her own ass. What's she doing? She's not doing anything bad. Okay. But I mean, it's just ridiculous. And what's worse is the people who talk about their pets like they're alive. Don't get me wrong. If you have a dog, and, oh, I've offended my puppy. This is the first Nez video that she hasn't been there the whole time. If you have a dog and you expect people who don't like dogs to magically like your dog because it's special, shut the hell up. There's nothing special about your dog. I'm sorry, don't kill me, I know it's true. If you're one of those people who has a cat, and the cat comes up and it scratches me, and you go, oh look, he likes you, that's so sweet. Shut the hell up and teach your cat some goddamn manners. If you're one of those people who keeps rodents as a pet, I used to have a rat. I loved my rat. But the thing you have to understand is there are some people who are terrified of rats. So or other rodents, really. It could be any rodent. So people with pets as a whole, most of us need to shut the hell up. This next one, let's see who this one comes from. This one comes from StarTop21, who's commented on all of my videos. Hi StarTop, thank you, you're fantastic, I love you. Okay, do a video on people defending those Marines who peed on the dead bodies. Oh my. Let's bring the serious lights on here on MsTheNez. And, you know, the fact that they're over there at all is horrible. I'm not supporting insurgents when I say this. I'm not supporting anybody who does anything bad to our troops when they say this. I have friends who are in the military. I have family who are active military. Believe me, I understand that it's a horrible time for anybody to go through, and I don't wish it on anyone. That being said, you signed your name on a dotted line when you joined the military. And when you did this, you agreed that you were going to conduct yourself in a certain way, and you agreed that you were going to follow the rules, and you agreed that you were going to hold yourself to a higher standard of behavior. I get that when you're over there and you see the horrible things they do to our troops, and you see the horrible, horrible things that they do to people and animals and just everything under the sun, that it gets to you. And it gets to a point where the human psyche cannot take it and they snap. And that's when something like this happens. But it's horrible that they're over there. It's horrible that it happened. It's just a wretched, wretched thing. And I'm going to cover this a little more thoroughly in a new video, I think, because it's not really fair to just gloss over it. But if you're one of those people who sees the news reports that this has happened and said, well, there shouldn't be any consequences, you need to shut the hell up. Because, and there's a because, and it's a good because, so don't send me hate mail just yet. I mean, you can. And I'll probably read it, because it'll probably be funny and laden with typos. But when we as the United States tend to want to clout our morality over the rest of the world. A good deal of that comes from the fact that that religion is such a big part of our country, which is bad, which is why I think that only atheists should be allowed in office. Ooh, that's going to get me hate mail. I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead, send it. It'll be fun. But it's one of those things where you have to stop and say, yes, I see why they did it. Yes, the circumstances are terrible, but they should not have done that. And if we as a country wish to maintain moral superiority, or the feeling of moral superiority over other countries, then we need to punish our troops when they do unspeakable acts like this. So we're going to make this a little broader in scope and say anybody who has ever defiled a dead body probably needs to shut the hell up and quit doing it. Stop defiling dead people. It's rude. It's very rude. Oh, look at that. The puppy's back in the room. That was distracting. Okay, back on task. Let's see here. Another one is political activists. Ooh. That's a big one. I'm going to have to do a whole video about that one. I'm probably going to have to do a whole video about the soldiers, too. So that's 2 whole videos. And then just a quick little note to people who do this. I don't know if you're one of these assholes, but please stop it. Stop it! The people who have a minivan or a little SUV, and on the back of it, they're the little stick figures, you know, the ones that are all white, and it's the daddy and the mommy. Oh, look, she's back. And then the children going down in order, and listen, my little family. Cut your shit out. Nobody thinks it's cute, except you and other people with bad taste. And I mean, honestly, just stop it. Stop it. If for no other reason your resale value on your car just went stop it. Nobody finds it amusing. That's just been pissing me off really badly lately. I think that's all for this week. I hope you guys liked it. Again, I didn't have a script, so this is just me flying by the seat of my pants. I'm actually going to do something new this week. I'm going to put my Twitter down there, so if you want to follow my tweets, you can. And if I get a few responses from that, then I'll put my Facebook down there, and that way you can send me personalized hate messages, and that'll be fun. Anyways, Bye, guys. I'll see you next week. Thanks for everybody who left comments. Leave comments again down there, and I'll make sure to respond to them. Thank you. Bye.